cuts like paper thin, a shadow where your voice has been. I hold the air like it's your hand. The clock ticks slow, it never lies. The rain is pouring from my eyes. A ghost of you walks through this land, and I don't know how to breathe without the weight of you. Shadows in the rain, calling out your name. Every drop it whispers what I've lost. Empty is my chest where your love once slept. Shadows in the rain, they know the cost. The mirror cracks, it can't reflect a life that's whole without regret. I chase the wind to feel your face. The bed's too big, the room too wide. Your scent still lingers, though you've died to me, to us, to time and space. The rain whispers secrets to the glass, each drop a memory of what we had. Shadows linger where your footsteps fade. I hear your voice in the quiet air, but you're not there. No, you're not there. Tears on a silent stage, falling in the dark like a fragile page. Every word we left unsaid echoes louder in my head. Your ghost sits heavy in this room. The clock ticks slow, the walls consume every moment we couldn't save. I reach for you in the empty light, but you're not mine. No, not tonight. Tears on a
the sky. Shadows stretch where we used to lie. Your voice, it lingers in the empty air. I reach for you, but you're not there. Every breath feels heavy now. Every step, I don't know how. I'm falling into yesterday, where your love still found a way to hold me close, to make me stay. But you're gone, you're gone, and I can't find my way. A whisper in your name. Every corner still looks the same, but time has turned its cruel face, erased the warmth, left just a trace. Every moment fades to gray, but I still see you anyway. I'm falling into yesterday, where your love still found a way to hold me close, to make me stay. But you're where your love still found a way to hold me close, to make me stay. But you're gone, you're gone, and I can't find my way. Can't find my way. The mirror cracked last night, I swear. Tiny shards just hung in the air. A breath too loud could bring it down, so I just froze, I made no sound. Glass fragments scatter on the floor.
ticks slow, but time feels fast. Every moment slips, won't last. Your shadow lingers in the hall. I trace the edges till I fall. Glass fragments scatter on the floor. I don't know what I'm fighting for. Every piece reflects my face, but none of them are in their place. And maybe I'm the one who threw the stone that shattered all of you. Or maybe we were built to break, a fragile thing we couldn't fake. Glass fragments scatter on the floor. I don't know what I'm fighting for. Every piece reflects my face, but none of them are in their The sky is bruised with shades of gray. I watch the colors drip away. My hands, they tremble, holding on to echoes of a yesterday that never really stayed. Paper hearts in the rain, fragile, torn and stained, falling slow, dissolving pain. Paper hearts in the rain. Your voice still lingers in the hall. A phantom whisper, soft but small, the kind that fades before it's heard. I trace the lines you left behind, but they blur every time. Paper hearts in the rain. The light is thin, it barely holds a fragile thread, the dark enfolds. My hands are cold, too cold to mend. The cracks I hide, they never end. I hear it breathing, this silence loud, a ghost that's leaving, still wrapped in clouds. Shadows on my skin, they pull me deep within, where echoes start to spin. Shadows on my skin. I tried to run, but ran in place. A mirror's edge, no time, no face. The clock, it hums a quiet song. The hours stretch, they feel so wrong. I feel it breaking, this thread so tight, a heart still aching for a softer night. Shadows on my skin, they pull me deep within, where echoes start to spin. Shadows on my Shadows on Shadows on my skin. I hear your voice in the empty hall, soft as a whisper, loud as a call. Your shadow lingers where the light won't stay. I reach for you, but you fade away. How do I hold on to what's not there? Grasping at echoes, breathing cold air. I'm falling apart, piece by piece. I'm falling apart. The clock keeps ticking, but time stands still. Your name's a ghost that bends my will. I try to move, I try to run, but every road leads back to none. The weight of silence, it crushes my chest. A hollow ache where you used to rest. I'm falling apart, piece by piece. Every memory cuts, it won't release. I'm breaking down, no place to start without your love. I'm falling apart. The room is full, but I feel alone. 1,000 voices, but none my own. Your shadow lingers where you stood. The clock ticks loud like it knows the truth. Every second whispers I've lost you, and I would turn back time if I could. But the past won't hear my cries. It just stares with empty eyes. I'm falling in the quiet, drowning in the silence. Your name still echoes in my mind. I reach, but you're a ghost, a dream I love the most. And I'm lost in the space you left behind. Your scent still lingers on my skin, a trace of love that might have been, but it's fading, fading fast. The stars all flicker, but they don't shine. They remind me you're no longer mine, and I'm clinging to what can't last. dog sighs loud in the quiet room. Shadows stretch where the light won't bloom. A single tear, it carves a line through the dust of what was mine. Oh, the rain falls harder when you're gone. Every drop a piece of what went wrong. Empty echoes, they call your name. Shattered rain, I'm drowning in the blame. The mirror cracks where your smile once stayed. Ghosts of touch in the bed we made. I chase your voice through hollow sky, but the silence swallows my goodbye. Oh, the rain falls harder when you're gone. Every drop a piece of what went wrong. Empty echoes, they call your name. Shattered rain, I'm drowning in the blame. The storm in my chest won't sleep, won't fade. Your shadow's a scar that time won't trade. If love is a war, I've lost my fight. I'm left with the dark and no more The rain falls harder when you're gone. Every drop a piece of what went wrong. Empty echoes, they call your name. Shattered rain, I'm drowning in the The trees whisper secrets in the cold. Branches bare like stories untold. Every breath feels heavy, slow. Worn like a heart still grieving. Torn, the ground is soft with fading hues. Each step I take feels like A shadow dances on the frosted glass. Memories linger, but they don't last. The sky weeps silver in the quiet night. 1,000 stars, but no guiding light. And if I could rewind the fall, hold the leaves before they call, would it change a single thing, or just delay the sting? Fallen leaves, they don't ask why, they just drift, they just sigh. Every turn, every goodbye. Fallen leaves, they don't ask why.
A crack runs through the mirror's face. It splits my world, leaves no trace of who I was or who I'll be. Every word I didn't say hangs like smoke, it won't go away. Glass shadows fall, they cut so deep, they whisper truths I couldn't keep. Shattered edges, broken glow, I'm lost in pieces I don't know. The clock ticks slow, it bends the air. Time moves on, but I'm stuck there where your voice became a ghost. I tried to hold what slipped through hands, a fragile thing like shifting sand. Shattered
traced your name in the dust on the mirror. The lines were crooked like the path you took. Your voice still lingers in the cracks of the floor. I keep searching for something that's no longer here. The air feels heavy where you used to stand. A weightless ghost I can't withstand. Falling shadows, they know my pain. They dance in silence, whisper your name. I reach to hold them, but they fade away. Falling shadows, they lead me astray. Your laughter echoes in the hollow of night, a melody breaking, a song left to die. I wear your memory like a threadbare coat. It warms me briefly, then it cuts my throat. The walls still echo what you used to say, but their meaning crumbles, slips away. Falling shadows, they know my pain. They dance in silence, whisper your name. I reach to hold them, but they fade away. Falling shadows, they lead me The bed feels colder than it used to be. Your ghost is lying next to me. I keep chasing whispers in the dark, but every time I reach for you, I fall into the empty blue. Shadows of us, they linger here, fading echoes I can't clear. I hold my breath, I count to 10, but I can't let go. but silence answers every fight. Shadows of us, they linger here, fading echoes I can't clear. Hold my breath, I count to 10, but I can't let go, not even
Fingers trace the edge of the night, broken frames, a flicker of light. I see myself, but it's not me. Quiet cracks in the silence echo louder than words. Shadows in the glass, they know my name, they know my past. Every step I take, they're pulling me back. Shadows in the glass. I speak, but my voice fades away. Walls absorb the things I can't say. Air is heavy with the weight of ghosts. Faint reflections, they linger like whispers on my skin. Shadows in the glass, they know my name, they know my past. Every step I take, they're pulling me back. Shadows in the glass. Shadows in the glass. Shadows in the glass.
The sky's a quiet shade of blue, but it feels colder without you. Every breath's a whispered ache, like a fragile glass about to break. I'm falling without you into shadows I can't see through. Every heartbeat's calling your name, but you're just an echo, gone with the flame. Your laugh still lingers in the air, but I reach out and you're not there. The silence hums where love once played, a song of ghosts that won't fade away. Did you know you'd leave me hollow? Did you know I'd drown in sorrow? I'm falling without you into shadows I can't see through. Every heartbeat's calling, calling your name, but you're just an echo, gone with the flame. I trace your face in the stars at night, but they fall like tears out of sight. If love is a war, I've lost the fight, and you're the dream I can't
Crack in the window lets the cold sneak in. The room stands still like it's holding its breath. Your photograph fades in the pale gray light. I'm falling through shadows, falling so slow, reaching for echoes of someone I used to know. Your voice is a ghost that lingers too long, a haunting refrain in an unwritten song. The silence it cuts, but it won't let me bleed. The clock ticks louder when the world is this quiet. Time won't heal, it just keeps the riot. I'm falling through shadows, falling so slow, reaching for echoes of someone I used to know. Every step feels like sinking deeper. Every breath tastes a little weaker. Tell me why the light always hides. I'm falling through shadows, falling so slow, reaching for echoes of someone I used to know.
The floor is cold beneath my feet. The crack in the window lets the night creep. Every breath feels heavy. Slowly, the silence knows what I can't speak. The moon hangs low, a quiet thief. It steals my thoughts, it steals my sleep. Falling like shadows, breaking like waves. The weight of the quiet, the secrets we save. I reach for the darkness, but it slips through my hands. Falling like shadows, it won't let me stand. Your ghost still lingers in this air, a faded outline in the chair. I trace the echoes, but you're not there. A missing piece I can't repair. The walls they hum, they hold your name, but nothing here feels quite the same. Falling like shadows, breaking like waves. The weight of the quiet, the secrets we save. I reach for the darkness, but it slips through my hands. Falling like shadows, it won't let me I watch the sun slip through the trees, a quiet thief. It stole my peace. The sky weeps gray, the earth stands still, and I'm a ghost. I'm fading slow, lost in the cracks where echoes grow. I'm falling into shadows, falling into you.
If I could hold tomorrow, would it hold me too? I'm falling into shadows, falling into take is breaking me in two. If I could hold tomorrow, would it hold me too? I'm falling into shadows, falling into you.
The clock keeps ticking, but time stands still. Your shadow lingers on my windowsill. I chase your ghost through the empty air, but no one's there, no one's there. The echoes whisper in the dark. Every breath feels like a spark. Shadows of you, they haunt my heart, tearing my world apart. I call your name, but it fades away. Shadows of you, they're here to The rain keeps falling like tears from the sky. I can't let go, though I know I should try. Your touch still burns like a distant flame, but you're not the same, not the same. The echoes whisper in the dark. Every breath feels like a spark. Shadows of you, they haunt my heart, tearing my world apart. I call your name, but it fades away. Shadows of you, they're here to stay. I trace your name on the fogged up glass, a fleeting ghost from a shattered past. The room is still, but my heart won't rest. Shadows in the dust, where we once placed our trust. Fingers slipping, love turns to rust. The clock ticks loud in the empty air. Your scent still lingers, but you're not there. Every whisper breaks what I can't repair. And I keep calling, keep falling into the space you left behind. Shadows in the dust, where we once placed our trust. Fingers slipping, love turns to rust. If I could hold the pieces tight, would they cut or would they mend? A fragile hope, a fading light, a circle that will never end. You do. You do. Shadows in the I reach for a star, but it slips through my hands. The more that I try, the less I understand. The night is so quiet, it hums like a prayer. Do you hear me there? Or am I just air? I'm falling through the sky, no wings to make me fly. I call your name, but the echoes dry. Falling through the sky. but it never speaks. My heart's a shadow and the cracks still leak. I wish I could find where the lost ones go. Can you feel the glow, or is it just shown falling through the sky? No wings to make me fly. I call your name, but the echoes dry, falling through the sky. Falling through the sky. Falling through the Shadows on the ceiling, they never stay still. The clock keeps its rhythm, but the room stays chill. Every breath I take feels like borrowed air. The walls hold secrets they won't share. Every corner's heavy with despair. Shadows on the ceiling, they know my name. They trace my fears like a picture frame. Haunting whispers call my shame. Shadows on the ceiling, they stay the same. A crack in the window lets the cold slip through. It touches my skin like it knows the truth. The moon's a liar wearing someone else's face. The floorboards creak like they're alive. I wonder if I'll make it through the night. Shadows on the ceiling, they know my name. They trace my fears like a picture frame. Haunting whispers call my shame. Shadows on the ceiling, they stay the same. Shadows on the ceiling, they stay the same.
Your voice still echoes in my head, a ghost of words you never said. I held you close but lost my grip. Love poured out like a sinking ship, and I don't know how to breathe when the air is made of grief. Broken halos in the sky, we were angels learning to fly, but the wind tore through our wings. Now we're left with shattered things, broken halos, falling slow. The photograph lies in the drawer. I can't bear to see it anymore. Your smile, a dagger through my chest, a memory I can't lay to rest, and I don't know how to feel when the scars refuse to heal. Broken halos in the sky, we were angels learning to fly, but the wind tore through our wings. Now we're left with shattered things, broken halos, falling slow. Falling slow. I watch the sky turn heavy and pale. The whispers of the wind began to wail. Every step feels like sinking sand. I reach for nothing but an empty end. Shadows in the rain, calling my name, falling through the cracks. I'm losing the flame. Shadows in the rain, haunting my way. How do you outrun what wants you to stay? The mirror holds a face I don't recall, a stranger staring back, no life at all. are bare, the ground is cold. Even the stars look tired and old. Time moves slow, but it won't let go. I'm trapped inside this undertow. Shadows in the rain, calling my name, falling through the cracks. I'm losing the flame. Shadows in the rain, haunting my way. How do you outrun what wants you to stay? Raindrops play a broken tune, a melody wrapped in sorrow's cocoon. But if I sing back, will it hear me? Or will it drown me in its symphony? Crack in the sky whispers my name. Rain hits the glass, but it feels the same. Empty rooms echo, no one to blame. Tears trace rivers down my skin. The silence louder than it's ever been. Where do the broken hearts go when the world's too cold to hold? Empty spaces, they don't heal. They just remind me what's real. Shadows stretch long across the floor. Your ghost lingers just behind the door. I reached for you, but you're not there anymore. I scream, but
There's a crack in the corner where the sunlight leaks, like it's trying to escape what it sees. I sit in the quiet, but it's not really still. The walls hum with a pain they can't spill. Glass shadows fall across the floor. They break like me and nothing more. I'm too afraid to close the door. What if the silence screams louder than The clock on the shelf doesn't move, it just stares. Time stopped counting like it doesn't care. Your words still echo, though they're barely there. A ghost in my chest, pulling all the air. Glass shadows fall across the floor. They break like me and nothing more. I'm too afraid to close the door. What if the silence screams louder than before? I trace the cracks, I trace my skin, the fault lines where you let me in. Every fracture, every bend, they whisper love but never mend. Glass shadows fall across the floor. They break like me and nothing more. I'm too afraid to close the door. What if the silence screams louder than What if the silence screams louder than A shadow moves across the floor where your feet used to tread before. Empty echoes in these walls, they ache. Your scent still lingers on the chair. I turn but find the hollow air. The clock just ticks, the silence starts to break. Did you mean it when you said goodbye? Or was it just a fleeting lie? Falling petals, they remind me of the love you left behind me. Soft and fragile, yet they're torn face, a frozen smile I can't erase. The glass is cracked, but I can't look away. Kid, you manners. I keep my secrets under the bed, folded like letters I never sent. The dust keeps growing, the air feels thin. Is this the start or the end of me again? The mirror knows what I won't say. The cracks reflect my yesterday. Shadows in the quiet, they know my name, whispering truths I can't escape. They haunt the stillness, they light the flame. Shadows in the quiet, I'm not the same. The clock keeps ticking, but it feels slow. I'm chasing ghosts that I used to know. Every heartbeat is a fragile thread. One wrong move and I'll unravel instead. The mirror shows what I can't see. A stranger staring back at me. Shadows in the quiet, they know my name, whispering truths I can't escape. They haunt the stillness, they light the flame. Shadows in the quiet, I'm not the same. Shadows in the quiet, I'm not the same. Shadows in the quiet, I'm not the same. Shadows in the quiet. The rain is tapping soft on glass, a whispered song that doesn't pass. Your ghost still lingers in the air. I reach for you, but you're not there. Shadows crawl where sunlight dies. Echoes sing your last goodbyes. Empty spaces fill my heart. I cannot kill. The stars have lost their gentle glow. I'm drowning in the things I know.